Right, good evening, folks. We appear to have action. There we go. We're in the room. Right, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome once again. It's Baldur's Gate time. I'm a little bit on the tired side. I've played football today. There's a football tournament earlier on, so I only got back at 6:15. Just finished my dinner, so I can focus on Baldur's Gate and no distractions. Although I don't know how long the session's going to be. It might be a short one. The plan for today's session is to finish here in the planar sphere. Then it's to go and take down Bodhi. Oh yes. So depending on how long that takes, that'll be how long the session is. But it might not take that long. You know, Godan has his way, hacks and slashes his way through like a maniac. Half an hour. And then if we get time after that, we might try something, depending on how I feel. So anyway, first things first, we need to get out of this place with loot and plunder. I know the last session we left off here in the Swargin area, and there's an area with some runes. There's a room here, navigator's room. So we'll just check out this place again in more detail.
Yes,
and see what it's about.
it shall be.
Over-leveled and over-geared for this place. But possibly. The funny thing is, I know this is the mage stronghold, and I got it into my head for some bizarre reason that we couldn't enter here because we weren't a mage. Didn't realise you could until somebody mentioned it about 2 or 3 videos ago. So that's why I'm now here. Now, rather than here when we first came across the place. But yeah. It's a good job that we can come in here. Oh, we were paused, you know, as you. Dear. If that's a sign of things to come today, we're in for a long session. Oh boy, yes we are. I'm really excited to try and take on Bodhi and the whole situation. Got a tactic in mind. Don't know if it's going to work 100%, but got a tactic in mind. So I'm eager to try it out. She may not even lay a glove on Mr. Firehammer. She may not even lay a glove. Trust me. Godan has a plan. And unlike what's he called again? Unlike Dutch, Godan's plans usually come into fruition. Right. Yeah, without any help. No help at all. No Drizzet. No Flipper. Nobody else. I don't know who else he can recruit, but nobody is helping Firehammer. He wants the glory for himself. Right, so we've got runes here.
Consider it done.
Ancient runes on the floor. They are key to opening the door to the lower levels. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He used Valigar's body himself to open up the sphere. And the text told us that soon as he pressed his hand as soon as we pressed his hand, his body dissolved. Well, apparently it didn't dissolve because it's still right here in the bag of holding. Valigar got maybe his body started to dissolve slowly but surely up his arm, and as Godan noticed this, was horrified, chopped his arm off before the rest of his body could dissolve. So now we've got a one-armed Valigar Korthala corpse in our bag of holding. For we shall complete this game with his body in there. We shall take it back to our tower, and I don't know what we're going to... Maybe we'll embalm it, you know? Stick him somewhere. So that we can see him forever. In a weird kind of way. Right, I don't know if we need to actually touch these runes yet. So I think what we'll do first is we'll try the navigation room.
I will do my best.
Managing to be evil without falling into the cackling megalomaniac kind of evil. Yeah. Well, You see, I wouldn't necessarily even call Godan evil, really. I mean, the description of... Is he neutral evil? I think he was neutral evil, right? Can we see that? Where do we see that? I'm sure it was neutral evil. But that was the best description. Bottom right. Where? Ah, neutral evil. Neutral evil, yes. So that was the description that we got. When they created him, it was the best description as I could envisage. You know, dwarves are greedy, generally speaking. They like the money, you know. So he's just motivated by greed. He does good acts, if good acts pay better than the bad acts. But he's not adverse to striking down people if it gets him what he wants. So I think that generally tends towards a more evil side, because in these type of games it's usually the evil choice that pays better. So that generally tends to be the thing, how it works. But yeah, he's just greedy. He's just a greedy, self-centered, you know, all about me individual.
Yes?
There's worse flaws in life. Right, okay, here we are.
Yes.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
His most evil deed was probably striking down some dogs to put into a stew. Although I think we did kill an old man in the first game outside a mine, I seem to recall. That was quite a heinous murder. Those are the two that stick out in my mind as the most evil things he's done. Everything else has been not too bad.
What is might very well.
Right,
On my honor. Done.
here we are. In the navigation room.
You are the ones who have caused the sphere to travel once again. You fools! I was close to escaping!
So this is we are surmising is the family member of Valigar called Thala. I can't tell what he looks like from here. Does he look a bit wizened? Does he look skeletal? But he was close to escaping. I mean, how much closer were you going to be, pal? You've been stuck in the slums for months.
I have been denied the material plane. I will have my revenge.
Oh, he ain't playing. He's not messing around. No chance for conversations here, folks. He's angry. Right, okay.
Yes?
We shall teach this man to hold his tongue when in the presence of the Lord. Right. Marla's axe, I'm thinking, to start with. Missiles, meteor things.
What is my task?
Everybody else, attack. See if we can interrupt him before he casts anything too deadly. Okay.
Ready for anything.
He's got his protections off, not a problem. We'll just breach them. Breach.
Happy to help.
Just try. Oh, 19. Just try. He might have spell reflect on.
Has no effect.
The hard way.
I'm ready.
Okay, I may have cancelled the breach rather foolishly. Yeah, I cancelled the breach. Right, let's try and breach first before we attack him with the missiles nearer. Get it in the right order. Right,
Yes.
now use your missiles.
What do you want, groundling?
On my honor.
Die quickly, fool.
My weapon has no effect.
No effect.
Hold still. Curse you.
And it has no effect.
Right, there you go. So you get for flapping your gums, pal. Oh dear.
Me axe be bloody ready.
Hang fire! Hang fire! Go down holding out a palm. Hang fire! The man's down. Let me speak with this creature.
Yes?
Where am I? The force that possessed me is gone.
Oh, that old trick. He was possessed. Of course he was. Yeah. What force? I see nothing but a madman bleeding to death at my feet. The force is gone. I thank you for releasing me from the burden of containing this creature. I have been a prisoner in my own mind longer than I can remember. Yeah, sounds a bit sketchy. Okay, how long have you been a prisoner? I met up with that evil presence long ago during my planar travels. He has possessed me ever since, trying to find its way somewhere where it could do the most harm. It took all my power to keep him from prying the knowledge of the sphere from what remained of my soul. And it has been so long, I can barely remember when it all began. Yeah, are you sure you're not covering up here? Sounds a bit fishy to me. Are you sure you're not the terrible necromancer Lavok that I've heard so much about from Baldur Corthala, who's now dead in my bag? You know of me. Has word of my foul existence lived to even this day? Yeah, well, I wouldn't call it anything spectacular. We've just heard of your name. I was a scourge of the living before I left this plane. I terrorized my own blood and tampered with the laws of life and death. Evil and arrogant was I indeed. I've had an age and more to consider my sins. If I could call it all back, if I could call back my brother, my son, my granddaughter and grandsons, if I could go back and convince the man I once was that the sphere was a mission of pride doomed to failure, but I cannot, of course. Death will be a blessed release after my overlong and cursed life. If you meet Valigar again, tell him that I am sorry for all the grief and sorrow that I have brought to him, for what little good it might do. Yeah, we'll tell him when he's propped up in our tower, with a pole stuck inside his nether regions. Sorry, I can feel my last breaths coming upon me, but I have some time yet. Time enough for one last bargain. You there, dwarf. Might I bargain with you? Now, wouldn't that be it? The old Corthala family collection. That would be something, wouldn't it? Collection of Corthala bodies. Well, bargain seems to indicate profits. Yeah. Go on, we'll listen intently. Hello, Hauler. The sphere has been moved. I can sense this. It was an automatic defense against intrusion that I kept hidden from the presence. He waited for one to open the door and enter. I knew that would cause a sphere to automatically travel the planes as a defense and drain the last of the power. My only hope. But now that the presence is gone, you need to return to your home plane. I shall tell you how in return for one thing, one small thing. I have been travelling for so long. I wish to see my home one last time. When we return to the Prime, take me outside and let me die under the sky of the place I was born. This is all I ask. No tricks or subterfuge. I beg of you, please, stranger. Well, it's an easy answer, obviously. We'll agree to it. He's here helpless dying. If after we get what we want, we can then either double cross, go back on our word, or we could just stick him outside to die. Depends what mood we're in. So we'll agree first of all to get the information, of course. Of course we'll do as you request, Lavok. Of course we will. Very good. The sphere is powered by the heart of a powerful demon. Or at least it was. You must go outside of the sphere and get another heart. I know this will be difficult, but you defeated the presence, so I hope that you will have strength enough for this last task. Bear with me, folks. Okay, just put my phone on mute. Get a heart and return. Go to the engine room and place it in the golem that serves as the power source. I will preset the controls so that we shall return to the prime. But go quickly. I do not know how much longer I can maintain my existence. Alright. So we defeated Leibut rather swiftly. To discover an evil force inhabited his body. He wants to see the skies of Faerun one last time before he dies. To do that we need to get a heart, put it into the engine room, and then we're done. Right, okay.
What is my task? As you ask.
Sounds... I was going to say sounds simple enough, but I don't really wish to curse myself with commentator's curse, so it sounds very complicated in fact. How on earth are we going to do it?
I am ready. That's right.
Oops.
No, very good.
Wrong button. So we've got two doors. Nice. 3,000 coin, couple of diamonds. Very nice indeed. Bit of loot and plunder. Always goes down well, of course. Even bolts of biting.
On my honor, it shall be.
What is her lockpicking level? Her lockpicking level is, I think it's above 100. Open locks, 130. No lock too complex for her, you see.
Yes, consider it done.
Oh, that's a way out. An alternative way out, though. Strange. And an alternative way out that way, too. Perhaps that map will help us out here. No?
What is my task? I await your word.
We'll try this way first. Okay.
On my honor.
Die quickly, fool.
Yes?
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Yeah.
What is my task? It shall be.
Got to kill those things quickly before they spawn those little things that run around. Is it myconids? Myconids?
What would you have me do? If that is what you want.
Ooh, more goodies. This is looking very promising. Godan is a little bit overflowing with health potions at the minute. So Corgan will get now 18. He's got 24. Everybody else has a couple each. Apart from Hexat, who has one. Oh dear. Corgan, would you mind giving Hexat another one, please? If you... Thank you. Right, so bullets +1, which we'll give to the person who has the best sling. So there you go, that's you. Where am I? What am I doing? There you go. It's a quarterstaff +1 and a sling +2, which we shall sell. Both of those. Okay, so +1. Oh, she's got a minute meteors on. Silly me. Okay.
On my honor, consider it done.
Just double check there's nothing missing here. Nope. Got a feeling the engine room is going to be down below where we need to figure out those runes. Oh, what the hell is this? Lizard men usually don't
Yes?
pose much of a problem.
I shall not yield to you.
Bark your orders
What is my
already.
task?
A skull breaker. What gives?
You dare another one! Oh, mother! One cake.
On my honor.
That wasn't even close, was it?
Yes? What is my task? On my honor.
Just like lambs to the
Yes.
slaughter.
Yes?
Lambs
Very well.
to the slaughter. No, I don't want you, thank you very much. That's quite a high level spell, is Control Undead. Yeah, level 7. Alright, so here.
You're lucky I'm here. Certainly.
Ooh, look at that. I got a feeling it would be a glorious axe, but Godan, if he was going to ever collect any... Battle Axe of Molitar, +2. Just regular +2 axe, really. During the Tetherian Civil War, the Battle Axe of Molitar was in the possession of the House of Ossind? This noble family was betrayed while trying to flee the country, and Molitar, lead guard and personal friend, took up the axe and sacrificed himself to buy enough time for his companions to flee. His battle cry was favoured by the gods and was echoed across the lands as a symbol of devoted friendship and loyalty. Thus, the magical axe was used to uphold these virtues against those who lacked honour and courage. This one for the old collection. Leather armour. Darts. Ninjutsu 1. Bolt of lightning. Right, what's this? Leather armour. Can't identify that. Let's have a look at it. Protector of the Second +2. A piece of armour worn by Indira Lakan, a highly decorated officer. Yeah. Not particularly marvellous. Right. Is that everything here too? Probably. Yeah.
What is my task? Done.
Okay.
As you ask.
Just gonna double check with Lavok about getting into the engine room. Does he give us any sort of hint about the runes?
You must find the heart of a demon. You must.
Yes?
Yes, I know that, but you seem to be overlooking the fact that you've got some kind of rune floor situation going on. You know, you want to tell us where we need to step into the order of things here?
I await your word.
Okay, so this is the way to the lower levels. We need to step on runes. So,
What is my task?
pulling out.
It shall be.
Case of traps, of course.
Fear not.
And
I can do that.
tasking, ever the chivalrous man, tasking Hexat to go and have a play around.
What'll it be?
Because
That's
it looks like it's going to have to be trial and error.
That's the best as you wish.
Right. So we've got touch each room in the correct order, fail and be punished by the Guardian. Okay. Okay, it's not a good start, is it? Right, okay. So that's wrong. I'm sure that each trap is different. If it's another fire trap, then we'll give us some fire protection. Okay. Hexat just returning to the back. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Fire. Very hot. I know regenerate, but could Could you spare a ring or something? Yeah, not a problem, love, not a problem. Bear with me. Bear with me. Right, you can't wear a helmet, can you? No, you can't. Right, okay. Well, in fact, what we'll do, hang fire, hang fire. Jaheira's got a ring of fire protection. Battalista's passport at 40%, and then we'll cast a protection on you as well. Will that suffice?
Yes, Abil.
Sure it will. Protection from cold fire. Stand by. You've only got one ring. Oh, bugger me. Right, so she should be quite highly protected against fire now.
Impressive.
So these two are wrong, so here we go. Try this one. That's a good start. Hey-oh, hey-oh. Oh, look at that! Look at that! All that fuss about rings. Who on earth are you trying to... In fact, it's probably better that we give her that. As the thief, more likely to step on traps. Given that, we should probably be more likely to give her the electricity protection boots as well, really. But we won't. Yeah, we won't. We'll just gloss over that fact for a moment.
On my honor.
But good job, my dear. Good job indeed. Let's go.
Consider it done.
Let's go see what's happening down here. A new level to the sphere.
I sense great evil.
I am ready.
Fabled
That's
treasure.
right. Easy
Terrible
enough
danger.
if you know what you're
Probably
doing.
some spiders.
Righty-ho. Well, look who it is. Chapter 3? Was it chapter 3 or chapter 4? Or even chapter 2? Yes, there. Meet with Tolgarius, yeah. Anyway, didn't he... Obviously, we tried to barter with him about the body, and he basically ran off in a huff and said, "I'll see you soon" or something. "I'll keep watch your back," he says. I'll have you. Well, here he is. Well, bugger me.
What would you have me do?
Bugger me indeed. Right. Ooh, we should probably recast that. Get another fresh batch of them. Let's set up our sequencer. Triple flame arrow. Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll go down a storm. Right. Triple flame arrow. Casting mirror. And stone skin. What? What?
Ready? Fine.
No, what are you doing?
Do my best.
What happened to a mirror image? It disappeared. Oh, he's got true sight. He's got true sight on. Okay. It's fine. So she's protected, kind of.
You are lucky I'm here.
Melee.
That's right. You take the lead. Very good.
So, Hexat reporting back that she's seen Tolgarius standing in the room ahead. Go down racking his brain. Tolgarius, who's... Oh! The uppity mage Tolgarius, who vowed to get revenge because we didn't give him Valigar Kolfala's body. That Tolgarius? Ah, I see. Well, what you need to do, Hexat, is you need to go behind this man and you need to stab him very viciously, stick it in, twist the knife, wrench it up, and kill him. And then report back. Not a problem, she says. Not a problem. Don't miss, love. Whatever you do, do not miss. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Cowled wizards, you say? Oh, he's not dead. Jesus. Right. Okay. We're coming.
Yes.
No, we're not talking. We're not talking. We're fighting. Enter quickly.
What time we got to business? What's the bigger news?
What's he casting?
On my honor.
Happy to help.
Right, we need to breach him. Breach.
Fear not. I'm watching your back. That's the best you can manage?
Damn Blastation Hexa of all the times to screw up.
That is what you want.
I shall not yield to you.
Right, he's breached.
Be
He
quick with
is breached now.
Yes.
Lil Alur! Osha!
What is my task?
What do you want best be paid well for this?
Ha! That's how it's done.
Has no effect!
On my honor.
Mustard jelly tanking.
Me axe, eh?
What would you have ready?
Teleporting!
Yes.
Bark your orders, a skull raider, monkey.
Right, we're not, we do have a breach scroll we could use to breach her as well, but it's a waste of time. It's a waste of breach. We'll use it on a more powerful opponent, so we'll just wait for her protections to dissipate whilst Godan tanks her in mustard jelly form before he's immune to magic. Ooh. Don't think he's immune to physical attacks from summons, though.
Aye, that be sounding right.
Oh, he's hitting her now. Let's kill her.
Has no effect!
I am.
Me axe.
There we go.
On my honor.
Right, back to human form.
Get down, everyone!
Very well.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake!
What is my
That
task?
wasn't even close, was it?
No mercy
For those who oppose us!
Hold still. Curse you.
On my honor.
Perfect.
Done.
Okay, so yes, he's dead now. He did well, bless him. He withstood a backstab from our proficient, some would argue that now, thief. But this is the same outcome regardless. Let's take a look at what he offers.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Alright, keep your knickers on, love. No need to get so bloody you know, so ratty. We just asked you to carry a gem. We didn't ask you to give blood. What is this? Let's just see if Nera's extreme law will be bring. Oh, Ring of the Ram. Ring of the Ram is very useful. You see, I was looking at little tactics, you know, as I've explained. I've been looking at little tactics here and there about certain fights just to see if we can get some cheesiness going in there. And this is pretty, I'm sure, I can't remember who it was against. I think it's against Kangax that this ring was particularly good. So I'm sure it was. So we're going to keep that for now. It's just a push 5d6 magic damage But it's only once per day though, so I don't know. I can't remember the exact tactic, but I remember reading it. So I'll have to refine my little memory banks when it gets closer to the time. Also known as the Breaker of Castles. With one word, this ring can unleash fantastic and deadly powers. When it is triggered, a barely discernible ram-like shape billows forth from the ring. Knock opponents off of walls, destroy castle gates, or crush enemies. Somebody who doesn't have anything on them at the moment. Jaheira doesn't have any. Viconia doesn't have any. I think Viconia would be more likely to be in hand-to-hand combat. Where's it gone? Where did I put it? Hang on a sec. Let's see. So hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, she would be more likely to be up front and fighting, just because she's got holy champion strength and holy smite and whatever else that buffs her strength and stuff. If ever we decided to use her as an off tank, so she could get in close enough to use that. Right, that's good. Let's have a look at the bullet situation. Okay. Very good. So there falleth Tolgarius. Does that end our quest lines now that he's dead? Not really. No. It doesn't. Strange, but true. So we've got a door there, we've got something there, and a door there. Oh, right. I think they're the only three, so we'll start with the left door and we'll move our way around in a clockwise manner.
Yes, as you ask.
Locked.
You are lucky I'm here.
You could be right.
If that is what you want.
The door leads to an empty storage area. There's no point in trying to bypass the magical wards to open it.
It's my task. It shall be.
How bizarre.
On my honor, consider it done.
Oh.
Fear not. That's right. Certainly.
Ice Salamander. Ice Mephit. Snow Troll. Ice Mephit. Ice Salamander. Okay. Pure cold seems to emanate from this hissing device. Okay. Kind of just tank them in the doorway, really, couldn't we?
Yes?
All those creatures.
That's right. No one here but us.
I
shadows.
await your need. Ustanza dost.
Give go down protection from cold, 50%.
What is my task?
Attack! Block him in the doorway, please.
Bark your orders already. Okay.
Blasting has no effect. It is faulty.
Okay, so they need enchanted bullets to hit them, but we don't really need to be overly concerned. They're not very strong.
By my honor, you
quick
shall
with it.
not see another
That's
day.
the best you can manage? Oh, I am good.
Yes, I will do my best.
Come on. 1 cold damage.
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
Okay. Come on, come on. I don't have all night here. I'm trying to escape this blasted contraption. Ooh, where's he going?
Do you want groundlings?
Here.
It's quite tough.
A solid hit.
The axe be
my
bloody
task?
ready.
Let's get in.
Yes.
Ooh.
Lil Allure! Forza! Victory
time we got
unclear.
to business.
Destruction certain. Weapon is faulty.
No effect.
It's not gonna work.
A solid
Has
hit.
no effect.
On my aunt, very well.
Guess there's another exit up there.
I can do that.
Ooh. Look at that. Sneaky. Ooh. All these are to sell, these enchanted ammunitions. Right, what on earth have we just picked up here? Gift of Peace. Prized for its noble origin as much as for its benefits to the wearer, this helm was originally intended to be a simple gift. There was no great crisis at hand or dangerous evil to be overthrown, just a wish for a friend to give a gift to another. It could just as easily been a good book, or a bottle of spiced wine, perhaps. But adventurers are eminently more practical in their gift-giving. The helm has seen many great battles since its creation, but the simple virtue at its core is what has always been remembered. +1 to saving throws, and a whole host of protections as well. That's very nice. Not a bad helmet. Who's got a crappy helmet? Charm. Charm. Stick it in there for now.
Yes, done. What is my task? As you ask.
Okay, we'll proceed onwards. See what's up here.
I am ready. That's right, as you wish.
Is this perhaps the engine room? Some stairs down. Oh, hang fire, hang fire. Holy cow! Ooh, okay. Hang on, hang on.
On my honor, it shall be.
Oh no, 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 no. Hang fire, people, hang fire.
Yes? Consider it done.
Where's Godan?
What is my task?
Godan?
That's right.
Shoot.
On my honor.
Us shall
Oh boy, we're in trouble. We're in massive trouble.
Yes?
Has no effect.
I'm ready.
What is my task? Yes?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh my god.
What is my task? It shall be.
Whew. Okay, that could have been a bit hairy, right?
Yes?
Now that we're in the right orientation, we should be
On
all
my
right.
honor. Consider it done. Yes?
Bark your eye. I'll do as
Stand
you
back. Go down, take care of this.
On my honor, yes?
Come on. Lovely.
What is my... I will do my best.
Right. Let's go down, weed out the rest of these dogs. Is he stuck? He does hit kind of hard, that's the only issue.
Okay. And later I'll...
Come on, quickly.
Yes, a solid hit.
4 crushing damage.
What'll it be?
Improved haste.
Be quick with it. What do you want, groundling?
What would you have me do?
Oh,
A skull
Solid
breaker.
hit. A dangerous mistake.
there we
My
go.
task. Yes.
Ooh, level up. Why are you shouting?
On my honor, very well.
Another one.
The axe be bloody ready. Aye, the dwarf will do it.
Yes, done.
Right, here we go again. Ding ding, round 2.
Eh?
A solid hit.
It has no effect. I am ready. I am yours to command.
Oh, I am good. Oh, I am good.
A dangerous mistake.
Oh,
A solid
I
hit.
am good.
What is my task?
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
On my
It's a
honor.
good job we've got a competent fighter in Go Down, isn't it? Right, okay, so let's hope that's the last of them.
Ready for anything.
Right, Nera, leveling up to a level 16 Wild Mage. Extra protection, saving throws, reduction, Thacker reduced, 6/7, 2 level 8 spells. Oh, I don't think we've memorized any level 8 spells yet. Horrid Wilting and Simulacrum would be pretty nice. Contingency. Yes. Wow. We'll consider respecking a little bit, not respecking, rememorizing spells the next time we rest. Depending on what the situation is, of course, because I think the next time we rest it might well be when we're preparing for Bodhi and co.
Yes, it shall be.
Right. Simulacrum is going to be very useful. I've now looked at properly about Godan's use of Godan's Simulacrum, and it's going to be very handy. You see, with Simulacrum, there's a particular type of scroll that's pretty rare. Protection from magic, for instance, bit of a rare scroll in this game, but very useful, particularly against, say, Irenicus, who's a mage and casting spells. So if we could perhaps use a Simulacrum, who will get a repeat of all of the quick slot items of the user, it's essentially a free use of a scroll, is it not? And Nera's now got it as well, if she would be so happy to use something
What is my task?
as well. It could be pretty useful, I think. Oh, look, we got another one. Clay Golem. Right, let's deal with this. Yeah, 8 party members. Pretty good, alright? Do you know the funny thing is?
A solid hit.
The funny thing is I played a mage in my first playthrough of this game, and I don't even recall casting Simulacrum. Did I realise how very, very good that spell is? No, I did not. Didn't have a clue. Right.
On my honor.
Apparently there is
You are lucky I'm impressed.
something lootable here. There's also something interactable here. I'm guessing this is the engine room, where we need to put the heart, which we don't have yet.
Yes.
Fear not. I'm watching your back. Easy enough, if you know.
Oh, yeah, don't dip your fingers in there, love. It's dangerous. Okay, now you can put your fingers in. What? 6,666 gold pieces, some jewellery, another battle axe and a ring. Very, very nice indeed. So it was very lucrative to come here. Godan is really, really happy with his decision. And not only that, but Vodigor Carthal is still with us as well. It's a no-lose situation. Unless we're trapped forever, or end up dead. But apart from that, it's a no-lose situation. What's this? Ring of Danger Sense. Detect traps plus 25%. I think she needs any help she can get detecting traps. It can't go above 100, can it? It seems like a pointless exercise, to be fair. Her finding traps is like, well, it's 100 exactly. I don't think it's worth putting it above 100, surely. Unless I'm told otherwise, but I don't believe so. Righty-ho then, let's get Jaheira's gems sorted, and then we shall have a quick look at what that machine is.
On my honor.
This pulsing mass of flesh seems to be the power core for the sphere. You have to find some way to repower it if you wish to return to Athkatla on the prime material plane. So to get the heart, I seem to recall Lavok said something about opening the doors, did you not? So I think we need to go outside to get the heart, personally. But we're here now, so we'll just explore the locale first, and then we shall return here once we have it.
Yes, it shall be.
That's the best you can. That's right. Very good.
Woo! Magma Mephit. Noble Afriti. What?
If that is what you want.
What the hell is that all about?
What is my task? Consider it done.
Right, let's get cracking then. Come on. Godan's taken on genies before, you know.
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
So we've got greater fire elementals, salamanders, and fire mephits.
Yes, I will do my best.
Woof! It's getting a bit hot under the collar.
What is my task?
A stormbreaker!
What on earth is going on here? Oh,
Happy to help.
getting a bit toasty here. Right, we need to sort this out. It's a little bit too chaotic for my liking here. bit too chaotic. We'll try, we won't use this, we won't use any wands. Let's try see if we can get some of them scarping around.
I'm ready.
On my honor. Yes.
Oh boy. We're down in the middle of a of the danger zone right now.
Be quick with it.
I think we better. There's an easy way to do this.
Shaw guides my hand.
What do you want, groundling?
What is my task?
Next way. A
solid
Skullbreaker! The axe be bloody ready!
On my honor.
Okay,
Yes.
we got this, we got this.
Next swing! A Skullbreaker!
That's it, well done.
Yes.
Whew.
Speak your mind.
Just a little bit grazed, nothing to be too concerned about.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
What is my task? Very well.
Subtly made
I am.
and subtly maintained.
Leave it to me.
What good
Watch these little circular things on the floor, they could be dangerous. Waves of dry heat throb throughout the entire chamber from this device. Oh, another one. Ooh, more goodies. Look at this. Arrows of fire, a large shield that we can identify, a staff of fire, +2, and some scrolls.
On my honor. Done.
Take the lead. I'll watch your back.
Won't be any. Shield of the Falling Stars, +2 armor class, plus. Yeah, it's not, definitely not better than anything that we've got right now.
What would you have me do?
Just put that away for now. I think we're going to need it. Right, there we go.
Yes. As you ask.
And we're back here again. Look at that. So we need to go past Tolgaris' dead corpse, which is probably beginning a smile to go down his lips. And back upstairs and out of the sphere into wherever it is we've landed.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
I don't think we'll ever find a better buckler. Just like Valigar Korthala's body being permanently in our bag of holding has been a sort of, just a thing.
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed.
As we
and
progress through the game, and it will always be a thing. Same with Hexat. She will always have this crappy buckler. Even if we get a better one at this point. Buckler +2. No, I don't want your buckler +2. I've gone through the entire game with a buckler, normal buckler. I'm going to stick with it. It's just the way it is. As the sun sets in the east, as the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, Hexat has just a plain old buckler. Come on, folks, come on, get a shufty on, please. Don't have all night. Got vampires to kill.
What is my task? Consider it done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So the planar sphere has docked In pastures new. This is not the slums district. Ew.
You are lucky, that's right. Very good.
We shall take our resident thief around and out and taking a look at the new surroundings, the new plane that we find ourselves on. Imps, quasits, salamanders. It's almost like he sees Hexat. Does he see her?
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
No, he's just on patrol. He's just patrolling. Oh, a Tanari. Despair, mortal, for you have disturbed my rest. Okay, so he sees her. 100%. Or does he see her? She's got like non-detection on. You can't see a damn thing.
No one here but us shadows.
Oh, he might see her. He might do. Run, my dear! Run! I think he sees her. Think he sees her.
On my honor. I await your word.
Fear not. If that is what you want.
Oh dear. Has she got the right cloak on? Yeah, non-detection. He's obviously a powerful demon, of course. These things have these mysterious ways.
Yes?
Where's Corgan? Why are you running so slowly?
Us shadows.
Is he over encumbered or is it just his little dwarven legs? Not failing to keep up with the pace.
What is my task? On my honor.
Let's see
quickly,
what your
fool.
guts be looking like.
It shall be.
Oh, I am good.
Yes? Consider it done.
Somebody's missing from this party. Who is it? Who's missing?
Jacques
What are you doing in there? Hiding in the doorway. Come on, get your backside out here.
and the dead.
I don't like it in the plane of fire. I don't like it. I don't like it. Get out. Come on.
What is my task? I will do my best.
Let's see what your guts be looking
See
like.
another day.
Where on earth are we?
On my honor. Yes.
It's quite a big area, isn't it? I mean, we only need the one heart.
Yes?
I'm
Very
I'm
well.
assuming the Tanari has the heart, so... Come on then, little imp. Save our bullets. It's quite a menacing place.
A solid hit.
Just let it go, Dan, deal with this. Wow. The hell is that? The hell is that? A Marezi. Never heard of them. Never heard of them whatsoever. Right, in that case,
What is
we
my task?
better prepare to be under the cosh.
On my honor.
Bring the rest.
Yes?
Animate dead.
Done.
Victory
time we got your
unclean.
business.
Destruction certain.
Okay. Goodbye, Merezi. It's nice knowing you.
What is my... As you ask.
It matters not what you call yourself. Godan doesn't like you. He doesn't like you. It won't last long. Right. Where's like the extra plane of loot? You know what I mean? Where is it? You know, we're in a different plane here. We want extra planar loot. Wow, we can zoom out quite far. Where is our extra planar loot? So the Tanari... Well, we really have come quite far. Tanari was down there.
On my honor, it shall be.
Oh, shoot! Leal. It's a named bloody demon. Even worse.
Yes? Consider it done. What is my task? A solid hit.
Right.
On my honor.
Okay, so we have a named demon.
Yes?
Don't know what to expect, so we'll just go in kind of as we are for now, without any form of preparation. I mean, we might cast a bit of blessing chant, possibly. Protection from evil also, I think would be useful.
On my honor, consider it done.
But apart from that, I don't really want to
Nature's servant awaits.
over prepare. Right, protection from evil, 10-foot radius, if we can find it.
I await your news.
Bless,
Yes?
mirror,
Ustanza dost.
chant,
Yes?
defensive harmony,
What'll it be?
and haste.
Yes?
Now, that should be
I will do my best.
should be all right. Woo!
See what your goods be looking like.
Oh, the hellfire, Moranzes.
I shall not yield to you.
Get down!
Lingering. Now you die!
Right, remove paralysis required on Jaheira, who is also silenced.
What is my task?
Oh, for the love of plum cake! It wasn't even close, was it?
Shaw guides my hand.
Remove fear, just in case he casts some kind of a fear on us.
On my honor, yes.
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
Yes?
All right.
Very well.
And here lies the heart of a demon. A mushy, fleshy bag of vileness, heavy and wet. The organ still beats with a dreadful thub-dub. Every now and then you must check to make sure it's not bounced free of your pack. It ain't escaping our bag of holding. If Valigar Corthala can't escape our bag, no demonic heart is going to burst out either.
What is my task?
Right.
Done.
Quickly make use of the rest of our protection. Or maybe not. We're all kind of wearing off very quickly.
Victory, unclear. Destruction, certain.
Kill the Tanari.
Hunger, feed me.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake!
Kill the Tanari. Kill.
Time we got to business.
Kill.
Victory, unclear.
Kill.
Destruction,
Time
certain.
we got to business.
Kill. Good.
On my honor, as you ask.
A well-oiled machine, this team is. Is there one left alive? No.
What is my task? Consider
Well,
it done.
there you go. A little bit of planar travel. Was good fun. Look at that. Look at that indeed. Right. Well, now that the realm of fire, or the whatever realm this is, has experienced Godan Firehammer firsthand and the destruction he can cause, it's time to leave.
I await your word.
Right, back down we go to the power course. Wang the demon heart in, and then we have a decision to make. Are we going to honour our side of the deal and take Leivok outside into the slums of Athkatla to see the sky before he pops his clogs? Yeah, that was quite a dastardly. It was quite a dastardly deed. It really was. Oh, hello! You've decided to make an appearance, did you? You think I've got all night to wait? Come on! Put some effort into your movements.
It shall be. Consider it done.
Seeing the slums is more of a punishment than a reward. I would agree with you. To the machine, then. And hopefully,
Yes.
for the lack of a more obvious solution, you feed the hind to one of the many mouths. Oh, and the sphere lurches, roars into life. The sphere has taken its last planar jaunt.
Yes.
Ooh. But hopefully that will be back in the slums district. Hello, Christopher. Welcome.
Party before venturing forth.
Very well.
You've missed a little bit. Mainly just go down hacking people to death. And demons and salamanders and noble Ifrits and Tolgarius the cowed wizard. And Leivok, who was possessed by some creature apparently, or some kind of evil spirit.
You must gather your party
much,
before
though.
venturing forth.
Done.
Hexat getting burnt by runes on the floor.
You must gather your party before
As
venturing
you
forth.
ask.
So here we are then.
On my honor, it shall be.
We'll return to our own plane. Please, please, stranger. As per our bargain, let me see my son one last time.
Yeah, go on then. I mean, there's no reason not to. And if we put him in our bag, I wonder if there's a very slim chance that we can just keep him in there. See, the reason not to do it is to you may pull some trick, and I mean Godan is probably not concerned that this thing lying at his feet is going to pull some trick. And actually, as somebody's quite rightly said, sticking him outside in the smelly, horrible slums. I mean, if he wants to spend his dying breath breathing in the toxic fumes of human waste, well, fine. We're not carrying his body, though.
I am most grateful. If you could but carry me, my strength has all but fled. My last moments are upon me.
It's so sad, isn't it? Well, we are carrying his body, apparently. Oh, we've carried him out. Damn.
It is the sky, after all. I had forgotten how
bang me knee. And there he dies. And we get a couple of level ups.
Yes,
And
consider it done.
we get more loot and plunder, which we will identify. Ring of Acuity. A Ring of Wizardry. The wearer can memorize 2 extra second level spells, 1/3 and 1/4. It's pretty handy. She's never summoned a genie yet with that bloody ring, so we'll stick that down. We'll keep. In fact, we'll give that to somebody who's not got a ring. I think Jaheira. Yeah, she could summon a genie going forward. Right then. Marvellous. Let's have a look. Let's take that off for a temporarily so that we can get her base stats as we level her up. Make sure everything is up to 100. Detect Illusion is the last one. And she gets a proficiency slot. She's not going to wield anything else at this time, but a sling, why not? Who else leveled up? Corgan. Look at that. So he's now level 17 Berserker. Jolly good, jolly good. So Godan doing a good deed. Bless him. Taking leave, I came to see the... I'm sure he died horrified, to be honest with you. I'm sure he died horrified, realising just where he was. He was expecting to see sprawling hills of green. The sun, the clouds. He was plonked rather unceremoniously on the edge of the sphere there, and he saw sewage in the street, beggars, all scabbed and pockmarked, tattered clothes, the horrible aroma emanating from the street below. And he thought to himself, why? Why? Oh dear. Now then he died. So there you go. I don't think there's anything else in there. I know there's something else in there if you're a wizard as your main character. You can get a couple of little different bits and bats from some mages that can craft stuff for you. But I don't think we can get that because we're not a mage. Although, can we still go back inside? Yeah, we can, technically.
On my honor.
Just check.
Yes, it shall be.
Just check. They were in here. I think they were in here. Because we do have a wizard in the party, so if we can still get those items crafted, they could be useful. No. They're in here, I don't think so. I think we're done. So what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to go on a little mission. Oh, yes. We're going to go on a little mission. After we've been to the Mythrest, of course, we're going to prepare our spells to fight undead. Oh, hang fire. Hang fire just a second. Hang fire just a second. Kind of want to rub it in the sort of the salt into the wounds here.
You are welcome in my sight.
Yes, we have returned, but to my world, of course. Yes. The doors are now open because, unlike you imbeciles, I have managed to procure the exit. But I'm afraid you're stuck here because we can no longer move. Then we are trapped. As knights of Salamnia, we shall bear this with good grace. We will travel your world and lend our swords and souls to the cause of the right. Perhaps we may meet again. Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Enjoy. Is it enjoy Faerun?
What is my task? Consider it done.
So yeah, Mythrest. In fact, before we go,
make me cast spells here? There are a lot of people around.
I will do my best.
Slums first, actually. Then Mithrest. Then preparing spells. Then shopping. Shopping, you say? What are you going shopping for? What are you going shopping for? What precisely are you going shopping for at a time like this? I'll tell you why we're going shopping, my friends. I'll tell you why. Docks.
Yes, on my honor.
So first of all,
Very
actually,
well.
before we go see Cromwell, because we've got all the prerequisites now, all the items that we need for 2 new pieces of equipment, one of which may be usable, one is definitely usable. Is this the temple? Yes, this is the temple. We're going shopping, my friends,
Yes.
to
Done.
all the temples that sell things that we want.
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
By the learned. Yes, we want spells. No, we want scrolls. Apologies. We want... Okay, you lied to me. You lied to me. The game lies to me. Apparently there's supposed to be something here I wanted, but there's not. Okay. It's not a problem. Fine. Not
On my honor.
a problem.
It shall be.
Unless...
Yes. What is my task? Consider it done. On my honor.
Unless...
I await your word.
Wisdom is only possessed
No.
by the learned.
Shut up.
Yes, it shall be.
You worthless clowns. Kind of a temple doesn't have...
think to call this civilization? Blasted bloody humans.
There's always a barrel of laughs as our Corgan, isn't he?
Ah, yes. Civilization. I can work with this.
It's going to be really interesting as to what happens when we head into the Graveyard District, because if we go into the Graveyard District, that's a trigger for Hexat's quest. It's also a trigger for Bodhi, so I don't know which one's going to take precedence. I would prefer it to be Hexat. I mean, to be Bodhi's quest.
What is my task? I will do my best.
Right, Cromwell, my old buddy.
Yes.
We are here again.
On my honor. Very well.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Looking into me pack and finding the Shadow Dragon scales, saying that we can use them to craft something. 5,000 gold. The only person that's it's scale armor, you see, it's not plate, I don't think. And because it's Shadow Dragon, it's going to be something for Hexat more than likely. 5,000 gold. We obviously can't sell them on for a profit, so we'll see. We'll see what it is. Not sure. There we go. Come on. Get crafting. Get smelting.
Bad enough without ye bothering me.
So we have Shadow Dragon Scale. Acid resistance. It is an upgrade. She has Knight's Gift plus 5, Hiding Shadows plus 20%. Wow! 2 less armor class. Does she still have Hiding Shadows? Yeah, still above 100 even without the extra boost from the Knight's Gift. Does this class This doesn't... I don't think this classes as actual... Let me try something here. I don't think that classes as a enhanced magical item. Maybe it does. Bummer. Right. So that's pretty.
That's the best you can manage.
Pretty nice upgrade. Black. Suits the black, right? She's a thief. Black is the perfect colour for armour.
Yes,
Your
done.
chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Okay, so here's the big one, folks. Here is the big one. Aye, wow, what do we have here? You've a hammer of thunderbolts, gauntlets of ogre power, a girdle of frost giant strength, and a scroll with the Thunderhammer's true name, Crom Fair. 'Tis a collection that would widen the eyes of the Soul Forger himself. I could create the Crom Fair for you, friend, if you've of course have the interest. 10,000 gold, though. It's a very, very difficult task. Get on with it. I want me this Crom Fair. 10,000 gold pieces. Welcome, Obi Swan. Okay.
I need a swig of some strong
Dwarven ale. Let's take a look at this wee beauty. So she's lost her gloves of ogre power, so she's now no longer as strong as she once was. Just top our reserves up of ammunition. Running a little bit on the low side, kinda. Depends how many we expend on our adventures going forward, but I don't think too many today specifically. So Godan has lost his girdle of frost giant strength, unfortunately, which granted him a rather nice boon. Was it 21 strength? It's a shame, isn't it? Or is it? +5 Crom Fair. Oh, Hellfire and the whole spiel, which Godan, I'm sure, doesn't really care too much about. But look at that. 25 strength. The ability to slay stone and clay golems outright, along with Ettins and trolls. Plus extra electrical damage. I mean, he's not as good with his warhammers as it is with his axes, but we're working on his warhammers. His next couple of level ups, we're going to try and see if we can shove another point into warhammers. Regardless, with 25 strength, we're wielding this thing. We're wielding this thing. 25 strength, 18 dex, 19 constitution. One man wrecking machine. And his name is Fire Hammer, is it not? Not Fire Axe. So it's about time he lived up to his namesake and start wielding the weapon that he should be wielding, right? He's just been waiting a long time for the right hammer to come along. Give it to Corgan, he's better with warhammers.
Your orders already.
No, he's not. I know you jest, of course. Can you imagine? As if our little greedy dwarf is going to willingly hand another character. Here you go. Have 25 strength, you know. Be far strong. We had this with Dawn, didn't we? This whole situation with one-upmanship.
What is my... As you
But
ask.
yeah, Crom Fair.
On my honor.
In the possession of our little man.
It shall be.
Or little dwarf, rather.
Yes. Consider it done.
Bodhi won't know what hit her. I tell you that much. She won't know what hit her, bless her. Stupid cow. She crossed the wrong dwarf when she decided to screw us over. And she's about to feel why. Big time. So we're going to go to the Mythrest and we're going to drink loads of dragon's beer to celebrate this fine weapon finding its way into our possession. I'll catch up with Nera because Godan probably needs to smooth things over a little bit after the situation back in the Underdark, you know, sleeping with Drow. She's told us a story since then and things seem to be a little bit better, but we want to just take the time to make sure, you know, that she's completely and utterly okay now. We've both slain dragons since then, you know, we're you know, common bond and all that. You're Nera the Dragon Slayer, I'm Godan the Dragon Slayer, you know. A terrible duo there has never been. A more feared duo.
I await your word.
Capable of many tricks. Oh yes.
What is my task?
The ability to outsmart our opponent, not just brute force, of course. Different little tactics come into play.
It shall be.
It's a pity there's no fire giants in the Mythrest, right? Now that would be fun. Although I can probably just picture Godan arm wrestling anybody that would care to throw up a few coins. Anybody else? 1,000 coin? Anybody that can beat me in an arm wrestle? Rather surprisingly, nobody. You might get the odd drunken clown stepping up, but most people by now have heard of Godan Firehammer's exploits, for he tells the tales himself around the inns when he rests. Right, so preparations now, my friends. Preparations for facing undead. Oh yes, need to be made. Need to be made. So we'll start with our priests, actually. So we're fighting undead. Now, I'll tell you my little tactic. You might just tell me it's not going to work, so don't bother doing it. But my tactic is, apparently, scrolls of protection against undead confer 100% resistance to undead physical attacks. And they last for 2 hours. 2 in-game hours, which is a pretty long time. So I was thinking that we're going to now, after we've been here, we're going to go on a big shopping spree across Athkatla and purchase every single protection from Undead Scroll. You know, give Godan protection versus Undead, give him improved haste, and let him just literally run rampant, single-handedly, in Bodhi's lair, and physically, with his new Cromfair axe, a maniacal look at his face and his eyes, screaming a shrill battle cry after probably drinking some alcohol before doing it, and completely and utterly going berserk in the place. That's the plan. Now whether it works is a different matter, but I just, you know, just having that image of that happening fills me with such happiness if it was to come off. He has more strength than an adult copper dragon. That's good. So these are fine. There's just a couple of spells that the priests need, I think, just as backup in case things go a little bit wrong. Otherwise, all of these kind of spells are fine. Protection from magic scrolls, you are right. Definitely, I've got the plan in mind for those, for Kangaks, but I'm not facing Kangaks today, so there's one more. There's 2 more iterations, isn't there? There's one more, because we fought 1 and there's 3, right? So we're going to need to fight another one first, and then it's the last one. Then he morphs into his final form, I think. So we might have time to face the second iteration. We'll see. Undead. Curing disease. They give disease, but I don't think vampires give disease. None of these really that great versus undead. We'll have Death Ward. Is that on group? That's one creature. Lots of negative plane protection. Poison no good against undead. Got loads of cure scrolls, so we don't need those. So yeah, we'll just load up on the negative plane protection. Chaotic commands. Insect plague. I think also summons could be useful. So that might be good if a vampire gets too close. Iron skins, protection from physical attacks. True seeing, somebody needs that. Who's got that? Who's gonna? Oh, she's got far more. She's got far more. Mass cure. Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to cast any sort of confusion. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. And we've got other things to protect against that. He's got the... Oh, Gordon has the same strength as Firecrag. Mass cure. Yeah. I mean, Insect Plague does have other things other than just interrupting magic, so we'll have that. Right, let's keep going. Summons, I think, are helpful. One heal, one summon of fire elemental. Of course, undead are weak to fire, so fire stuff is good. Heal. We've got crap ton of potions. Why waste a slot? Conjure fire elemental ×2, and she can't do level 7. Right, let's have a look at her. She's got another slot spare, so we'll go with 2 armors of Thave. 3 cure wounds. No, switch out. Couple of dooms. Couple of yeah, that seems to be reasonable. Sanctuary could be handy. Could be handy with her. Sanctuary could be handy. We might use Sanctuary actually down there for something. So that's fine. Chant, bark skin, holy might, slow poison, fire. None of these really. Let's float the old boat. Right, let's get this right. Let's get this right. Holy Smite is against evil characters, right? Which is bad for us because we're evil, but if we can kind of position, we might be able to get that off. Couple of remove paralyses. Zone of sweet air. Let's go 3 lots of animate dead. Right, level 4. Right. Poison, no use. Protection from evil. 1 caster, that's enough. It lasts for quite a while. 1 turn per level, and a turn is a minute. So she's level, what, 15 now? That's 15 minutes. Quite a long thing. Oh. Jaheira's got that, right? Just 1 caster, that's all we need for the last boss. Couple of death wards. Is that on 1 character? By the time they've cast it, it's probably going to be too late. I'm more concerned with level drain. So negative plane protection and lesser restoration in case we get level drained would be handy. Yeah. Level 5. Flame Strike, very good. We need 1 true sight. Do we expect them to be invisible? We'll keep it just in case. Let's have a look. Repulse undead. That could be handy. And another Flame Strike, because that's going to work quite well, I feel. We may not use any of these after all this, but just in case. Right, Aerial Servants, couple of summons. Yes, good. Soul's Searing Orb. Actually, it's False Dawn. False Dawn calls into existence a bright reddish light as if a sunrise were occurring within the area of effect. All undead creatures within a False Dawn suffer 6d6 points of damage. There is no saving throw. Affected undead also act confused after on the round the false dawn appear. Sounds pretty. That sounds pretty nice. That sounds pretty nice. I think we'll have 2 of them, and then finally, let's just double check this. Unholy word. No, Sunray is obviously the best one. A ray of sunlight beams down upon the caster and everyone in a 15-foot radius. All creatures within the area effect take 3d6 points of damage and must save versus spell or be blinded. Undead that are hit by the sun ray took 1d6 damage per level of the caster. So that could be up to 15d6 damage and must make a save versus spell or be destroyed. That's pretty nice. I think we'll go for 2 of them. Yeah. Pretty good. Apparently this spell also is really good against leashes. If you get quite lucky with it, you can do quite a bit of damage. Right, so I think that's the spells done for the priests. Let's go and have a quick look at good old Nera. Right then. There's the music plays in the background. Go down and Co are drinking at this point. You know, they're just flipping through books on the table. You know, sipping on alcohol. Dragon's beer going down a treat. Arm wrestles going on in the background. You know, picture the scene. Comparing spells. You know, what do you think I should memorise tonight? Yeah. Magic missile, 2 shields. It's fine. Look at all this stuff here. Look at all this. Melf's acid arrow. Acid damage is pretty decent against undead. Web could be useful if we're going to use it correctly. We may try it. Glitter dust, invisibility, blur, strength, stinking cloud. Probably not so much. We might just go for 3 Melfs. Right, fire arrows going to be very good against the undead, as are the minute meteors. All fire damage is good. Fireball, you could argue, might even be useful at this point. So we might just put that in as well. Haste. Yep. Okay, so Greater Malice and Wizard Eye Stone Skin, Spider Spawn for the web, Minor Sequencer, we never use it, Greater Malice and Polymorph Self, Polymorph Other, Stone Skin, maybe a couple of Stone Skins, maybe even use Wizard Eye just to scout out the lair, could be useful. Right, here we go. Breaches probably don't need, but we'll keep them on. Cloud Kill no good against undead, of course. It's poison damage. Low resistance, not going to be really any use. Oh, actually, that could be useful. I don't know if Bodhi might have magic resistance, so I'm going to actually take off that. 3 of them. Chaos might be useful. So we'll go with 2 Chaoses, 1 Breach, and 3 lower resistances. We have to be very careful how we use it. Very careful. Right, this is going to be very, very key here. Very key. So, Death Fog. No. Improved Haste. Couple of casts for I'm thinking even 3 casts for Godan. No fatigue. 2 attacks per round. Will help him to just power on through the lair, if indeed the scrolls work their charms. None of these summons are really good against undead. Death Spell. Death Fog, improved invisible. We'll go with 1 summon. Invisible Stalker. Level 7. Mordekainen's Sword is a very good summon. Anything better in this spell sequencer we have? Mass Invis. 2 swords. Haha. 1 simulacrum was useful. Horrid wilting. That's just magical damage, so that's not poison. Yeah, I think that should do us.
On my honor, I will do my best.
Never had rats. No, sir.
So let's have a few drinks, shall we? A bit of Dragon's Beer, and a bit more. Celebrating all that. Ah, lovely. The drinking and the merriments.
Yes.
Mercenaries, are you? I ate those money-grubbing scum.
Right then. Woohoo!
What is my task?
Time we on? 12 midday. Not the ideal time, I suppose, to be heading into the graveyard, but oh well. Just make sure Hextech doesn't burn up on re-entry.
On my honor. Very well.
Let's go shopping. Starting with Galump the bookkeeper.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Aha! Protection from undead. Hang on, Galumpy, my old buddy, my old pal. Hang on just a second. For I don't do any trading without the appropriate equipment. It consists of a nymph cloak and the plate of Baldur for that extra charming boost. 1,000 gold, you say? No, 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 Mr. Galump. You don't know who I am. 900, that's much better. Thank you very much. So we'll buy that.
On my honor.
Let's just pop into Rybal's next. Just make sure that we have all the protection from undead scrolls
It shall be.
that we need.
Yes? Consider it done. What is my task?
Rybald Bardaman at your service.
Okay, so just regular wares. Let's just scroll down his ever-growing list due to the fact that we have given him quite a lot. 2 protection from magic scrolls. We're going to need those for later. We will buy those now while we're here. 2 protection from undeads. 922. 22 more gold than Galump outside. An utter cheek. $23 grand.
I don't usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
Another protection scroll from here. No protection from magic though.
On my honor, it shall be. Yes?
Righty-ho, thank you everyone in the in the promenade. You've been very helpful.
Consider it done.
Now we need to go to the bridge.
What is my task?
Yes, I'll take that one.
I will do my best. Yes.
Because there's supposed to be a temple here. Although I can't remember where. There it is, Temple of Helm.
On my honor. Very well.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
A pearl to you. Nope.
Done.
I don't know where his party is, but he'd go down it waiting around.
Know that and be judged.
Forget them, I don't need their assistance. Right, protection from undead, there we go. 870 here, wow. Okay, thank you very much. Oh!
Yes?
Decide to make an
As you
appearance, finally! Mrs. Cragmoon! Here she is, look!
What is my it shall be.
Hello there.
Mrs. Cragmoon is a... I don't think we've come across her before. I could be wrong, but I don't recall speaking to her. 10 oils of speed. I'll take them all, please. I'll take them all. Thank you very much.
On my honor.
Can't beat an oil of speed in the morning. Right, onwards. Nothing like a bit of shopping after a night out on the town, is there? Right, what's next? Temple District. Our favourite place.
Yes, it shall be. What is my task? Consider it done.
Remember me?
Never betray trust.
No, we haven't
Such
come
is
in.
the will of the vigilant one.
Okay, so this is us asking him for assistance to kill Bodhi. We're not asking assistance to kill Bodhi. We will not aid you in battle, he says. Seek out the paladins of the Radiant Heart if you have not already, and ask them for aid. No, I just want you. I just want scrolls, mate.
Duty is the greatest honor, and duty to Helm is above all.
Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
And be judged. I don't want any of your assistance, thank you very much. I just want your protection from undead scrolls, okay? Thank you kindly.
On my honor, I will do my best.
I mean, how many we got? We've got 8 now, and she's got 2, I believe. So that's 10. I mean, have we got enough with 10? No, she's only got 1. I stand corrected. Oh. Oh. We'll kind of split them. She's got 4. Godan's got 6. Because he's greedy. She's going to keep hold of these for now. Is that the only ones we have of that? Protection from fire. Protection from magic. Yeah, only the 2 at the minute. I wonder, you know, if we've sold these in error. Doesn't matter though. Simulacrum, we won't lose any of them. It's fine.
Yes?
Okay, so I'm gonna. We have 2 more temples that sell protection from undead scrolls, but I think with 10 we've got enough. And Godan's coffers are dwindling a little bit now, and he gets a bit pent up if his coffers start to drop too much. So I think we're gonna take it that we've got enough. Stick those there for the time being. So, with that in mind, my friends, I think
What is my task?
we are ready.
Yes.
Come on. I think we're ready to rock and roll. I think we are ready to rock and roll.
On my honor. Very well.
Right then. Bodhi, Bodhi, Bodhi. We've got a bone to pick with you, my dear. A very big one.
The stink of
Ready
the
to
collected
go?
riven. How I despise them all.
No, not yet, Hexap. Not ready to go just yet. Couple of important things to do first, like, you know, kill an evil vampire, take the Rin Lanthorn, you know, save an elven city so that it can be another accolade to add to my list of achievements that I'm remembered for when I pop my clogs in 300 or 400 years' time. You know, apart from that, no, there's nothing else for us to worry about.
Very well. El's business can wait a little while. I'll A very little while.
Don't worry, love. We'll be slaying Bodhi and a band of idiotic vampires quicker than you can blink your eye.
You are becoming an impressive pest.
There you go.
One that I am finding difficult to ignore.
And so she makes her grand appearance. Finished pissing your pants, love, have you? Last time we met and I changed into the sleigh, you ran in fear. Did you not? Honestly, go Dan, I simply do not know what to do with you. I grow tired of seeing you in my shadow. Yeah, exactly. I was the one that fled last time, dear. Sorry if I give you a fright. Hardly. It was simply more important that I report of your condition to Irenicus. He has decided that it is of no importance, interesting though it is. Regardless, I have not the time to stand here discussing what you will or will not do. I have more important duties to take care of. What, like change your pants? You follow in the hopes of retrieving something dear to you. I say that the longer you keep this up, the more you will lose. Take the half-elven wild mage there. Okay. Godan's face really souring. I understand you've developed a relationship of sorts. It's so hard when something terrible befalls one's beloved. Don't you agree? Watch your tongue, love.
We're not a couple. It's complicated.
Shut up! Me do the talking here. Regardless, half-elf, you're coming with... No, what? You do that. I don't think so, love. I do not think so.
What? No way.
What? What? Me? No, she's taking...
Live so long as I tolerate it.
Wow. Okay, I did not expect that. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. Okay, fair play, Bodhi, fair play. Wow, that's new. That's new. Give her back. Oh, give her back. We'll still take her back by force. You have made a very grave mistake. Your last mistake. Just remember this face, love, because it's the last thing you're going to see sneering over your dying body. Cursed wild mages. Kill them! Shit. Wow. Not only that, we're a party member down. She's like a big member of the party. She's a spellcaster. She's taken half of my undead scrolls with her. Simulacrum and all that. Oh, man. That's bad. That is really bad. I mean, she's still there, technically speaking, on the list. Right.
Victory shall be ours.
We're not going to use our scroll out here to start with. We're just going to use negative plane protection.
Yes, done.
And Dwarven Defender stand, so that hopefully they won't hit us.
Potentis.
What's happening here? What's going on? Take me, you creepy... Wait, go down? She got you too? What? What's going on here? She tried to teleport me. I felt a surge come on. The next thing I know, I'm standing here with you and she isn't... Ah... Looks like these wild surges have their uses. Come on, let's get to cracking. She's back with us. Woohoo!
As you ask.
Vampires in our midst. Vampires in our midst.
I shall not yield to you.
It's all right. I got this under control. There you go. There you go. Come on.
Okay, I best be paid well for this.
On my it shall be.
They're casting something. Oh, domination. Right, we're going to need some kind of domination protection here, because if he gets dominated, our strategy goes to rack and ruin massively.
Yes. I shall not yield to you.
Be quick with it. What do you want, Crownling?
Fall and stay falling.
Who's this? Stood there looking all sultry. Bodhi? Oh yeah, let's quickly see if we killed her here, would that be like really... Oh, do we wish to kill her here? Can we kill her here?
Me axe, babe. Have killed for less.
Like, can we just like lob some stuff over at her, over the fence? Would it break the game?
Weapon has no effect.
Hitting her?
I am ready.
Oh, do you know what? All that's going to happen is she's going to go into gas form and she's going to go back to her little flipping place, isn't she? She's just going to go back into her little coffin inside. But,
Ready for anything.
hey ho, needs must and all that.
Bark your orders already.
What is my task?
For the fallen!
Still, curse you.
Hang fire.
I'll do as you tell. Only if there be a good amount of coins a week.
Look at that. No, nobody touch her. I want her one-on-one. One-on-one.
Consider it done.
Oh, level drain. Level drain.
What is my task?
Level 13 at the minute. So it's fine.
On my
It's fine. Negative plane protection's worn off. Okay. I've got it. I've got it. Level 7. It's alright. I'm still fighting. Oh my god. Really? Level 5?
What is my task?
God damn it.
Quick with it.
They're getting concerned.
I hunger. Feed me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn it!
Yes? What is my task?
Damn
Shall
it!
be.
Level 5 go down. That's probably a bit extreme. We should have not done that, but I just wanted to test the waters.
Day had best be a short one.
Else business can...
You are becoming an impressive pest. One that I am finding difficult to ignore. We're not a couple! What? No way! You live so long as I tolerate it.
Right, so she reappears as if by magic. And we go again. Right, so this time I don't think do we need Dwarven Defender stance? Possibly. It's that domination effect that's concerning me. These do not last long at all. Negative plane
On
protection.
my honor.
Be quick with it. I'll best be paid well for this.
Come on then, let's go again.
What do you want, Groundling?
Some little bugs.
Have killed for less.
Nature's servant awaits. Yes, Abil?
Ready for anything.
Me axe be bloody ready.
Oh, we won't attack her just yet.
What is my task?
Until the lackeys are dead. Let's kill them quickly now.
For the fallen!
On my honor, I will do my best.
Bark your Aye, that be sounding right.
Yes? What is my task?
What time we got
You
to
shall
business?
not see another day.
Ah, for the love of fun cake! That wasn't even close, was it?
I don't think this is supposed to happen, you know, guys. Because look, she's like taking so much damage, and she's not dying.
My honor, yes.
I think we're not supposed to attack her, you know.
Okay. Aye, I'll do as you wish. For now. Be quick with it.
Yes, very well.
Next swing.
Yeah, this has got a feeling of a wrongness about it.
What is my task?
So we'll load again. And just test just test this theory.
My task. It shall be.
So when Go Down, obviously, when she killed Go Down, obviously that didn't happen because it wasn't fair. She's unkillable. Go Down obviously was going to kill her. No, I don't think you're supposed to attack her personally.
Very well.
I actually think because she's not hostile, she's not, you know.
An impressive pest, one that I am finding difficult to ignore. We're not a couple. What? No way.
So.
You live so long as I tolerate it.
Okay, we go again.
On my honor, consider it done.
Ooh.
Jacques.
Be quick with it.
Nature's servant awaits. Yes, Abil.
Ready for anything.
What is my task? On my honor, I will do my best. Yes?
What do you want, foundling?
Right. So they're both now dead. Kill the last one and see what she says.
What is my task?
Me ass be bloody ready.
Oof.
On my honor, yes.
Any more? Got any more? Oh, yeah, there's another one.
Yes, very well.
More minions, more minions.
What is my task?
Victory!
Well, that's
Unclear.
victory.
Destruction? Certain.
Any more for any more? Bodhi? Any more little lackeys you want to throw in our path, love?
On my honor, done.
Right, I'm just going to save it over a different slot here. Bear with me. We'll save a new save. Let's see what's going on here. Talk to her. It seems very strange. Can't talk to her. She's still stood there.
Yes?
Maybe it is Hexat's quest screwing this up. She's still there, right? I mean, this is the lair.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
See, the thing is, though, if we continue all this way through the lair and she's still out there, I don't think this is going to work. I'm kind of... to have to go through this whole rigmarole when, technically speaking, she's still outside. How's that going to work?
That's right. Very good.
I don't know, people. I don't know.
It shall be.
No one here but us shadows.
It looks a bit bizarre.
Consider it done.
Looks a bit strange to me.
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Yeah, look, she's still there.
That's right. No one here but us shadows.
Take Hexa out of the party, then come in. This is definitely a glitch. This is I'm sure she is supposed to run off back into the crypts. She's not supposed to be stood here. So
Yes?
try something else. Why is she's not approaching us now to say, hello, you suppose why is she not questioning being removed from the party? She just stood there.
On my honor. Yes? Consider it done.
You would have me leave? I suggest you think I have many talents that may be of interest to you. When you change your mind, and you will, you know where to find me.
Do we?
What is my task? I will
Well,
do my best.
We'll sort that little problem out in a second. Let's try this again now.
You are becoming an impressive pest. One that I am finding difficult to ignore.
We're not a couple! What? No way!
You live so long as I tolerate it.
It might be Nera's situation that's causing the issues.
On my honor.
Manus.
Your servant awaits. Yes, Abil?
Ready for anything.
What is my task?
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Yes. I shall not yield to you.
Vitos!
Okay. La 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 la. Hello, Bodhi. How you doing, love? You all right? Okay, so this feels strange.
On my honor. Very well. Yes, done.
Oh.
What is my task? On my honor, as you ask.
I wonder if you've got to kill all of her lackeys before she moves, because she still ain't moving, people.
Yes, it shall be. What is my task? On my honor. A dangerous mistake. Yes? What is my consideration? done.
So it's very odd. Can somebody Google this for me, please? You may already be on the case, but this is very strange. She definitely couldn't be killed, right? Because, let me just try something. It's a good time to test me protection from undead theory.
I await your word. Dangerous mistake.
Okay, so that's not working. So it's not.
Yes.
It's not. Hexat that's causing the problem then. So it might be nearer. Shall we try
I have no patience for cities.
the
Our
nearer
stay had best be a short one.
situation?
You really want me to go?
Wait for me here.
Peril and endless hikes
What is my
aside,
task?
I thought we were having fun.
Do not move.
Ready to go? Very well. As business.
You are becoming an impressive pest. One that I am finding difficult to ignore.
Yeah, look, she's dimension doored. So it's the nearer situation that's causing the issue. Well, that's a bummer. Right, okay, we'll just have to go back and get her now.
Nature's servant awaits. Jacques. Manus. Potent.
On my honor, consider it done.
Oh, what a faff.
Yes?
Fall, creature, and feed here! I await your need. Yes, Abel?
What is my task?
Nature, take the life she
I
gave!
will do my... On my honor.
Be quick with it. Best be paid well for this.
Yes? What is my task?
Fall, creature, and feed here!
What time we got to business?
On my honor. Yes? Yes.
Right. Okay, so just a slight snag there. Just a very small, teensy little snag.
Very well. What is my task? Done.
Hey! Great!
There she is.
On my honor.
As if nothing happened.
As you ask. Yes, it shall be.
So hopefully Bodhi's no longer there. She's teleported back to where she should be. So now we should be free to go and cause havoc in her little lair, which is exactly what we proposed to do half an hour ago. Yes, we will definitely save it. Okay. So here comes the fun. Oh yes. Why is she casting stone skin? I think her AI scripting may have been reset. Just bear with me. Yeah. Don't cast anything, please, without my authority. If you wouldn't mind. Thank you so
On my honor.
kindly.
Consider it done.
Save it. Right.
Yes?
So what we're going to do...
I await your word.
Ready for anything.
I'm going to cast Wizard's Eye to start with. Get an eyeball on the situation. Where is it? So as you can see, everything is actually... Is that a door? Everything is now covered up. Because we did actually... we have visited here before. So we've got the blood pool room, 4 vampires in there. We've got this room here, 4 vampires in here. We've got this room here we can't get into. There's also a room here we can't access. There's a vampire here. Vampire there. This is the spike room. Vampiric mist surrounding a pool of blood. Lots of vampiric mists. Right, and so let the fun commence then. So let's start this little game show off, shall we? So this lasts for 2 hours.
On my honor.
Now I want to test this little theory out. So what we're going to actually do, is we are going to cast Simulacrum. It's once per day though. Should we cast it on Bodhi? No, we'll do it here. It's fine. It's just a test. So if we cast Simulacrum, this Go Down Fire Hammer has exactly the same. This is the Simulacrum version. Has the same. Oh, I've made a bit of a mistake here. What I could have done is actually I should have equipped the Oils of Speed with Go Down so that the Simulacrum version got Oils of Speed as well. Never mind. Okay, so so every time we use anything from this Simulacrum version, there should be no cost to the real life Go Down. So let's try it.
On my honor.
Casting Undead. And also casting it on the real life Go Down. And together, the two of them shall have some fun.
What is my task?
Let's go kick some backside.
Consider it done.
Go Dan, are you ready? Yes, I am, Go Dan. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Shall we? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Oh, Bodhi. Oh, Bodhi. Oh, Bodhi. What have you done?
A solid hit.
2 Go Downs. 2 Go Downs with 2 Cromfares running rampant in your little hidey hole. Open this door. Bash it down.
I will do my best.
Boof.
Yes.
We don't even need Hexat. We don't even need Hexat to pick the little locks. Oh no, Cromfair in hand, maniacal look on face. Poof! Punches down the wall. It's not a door, this is a wall. He's effectively punched the wall open.
What is my task?
Oh, wait a second, wait a second.
On my honor.
Hang fire.
I shall not you. A solid hit.
Get back in your coffin, love.
Yes.
Hang fire. Right, off we go.
By my honor, you shall. What is my task? To battle and victory. On my honor. Yes.
They all fall beneath the might of Go Down Firehammer, but which one? We don't know.
Yes?
Keep going. Oh, wait a second.
What is my task? What is my task?
Which one is the real one? There's loot to be had here. You guys all right down there? Not a problem. Yeah, we'll call you when we're ready.
On my honor. By my honor, you shall not see another day. On my honor. Yes? What is my task? By my honor, you shall not see another day.
Oh dear.
On my honor. I shall not yield to you. Consider it done. I shall not yield to you.
I think they're coming back because we're not killing them in the coffins. I think we might have to kill them in the coffins, you know. They keep respawning. Oh, we've lost him. We've lost our simulacrum. What are you all running away for? Where are you going, love? Come here.
A dangerous mistake.
Oh boy.
What do you want, groundling?
Hang on.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
Yes?
Right, let's move up.
What is my task? It shall be.
Oh!
My honor. Consider it done.
That's not gonna work.
Yes? I will do my best.
Be very careful here that we don't get surrounded.
What is my... Yes.
Should have used a simulacrum actually, because he had so many casts of it to actually cast protection from undead on the whole party. In fact, we should have Nero have given him given him all the scrolls to do that, and we could have had complete immunity to undead, which would have just protected against anything going a bit wrong.
On my honor. Very well.
Gonna keep it, just be mindful there. No, we ain't here to talk, pal. We ain't here to talk to nobody. We'll just let our crumb fair do the talking. Get out my way, get out my way! Things to do! Where's she now going? What is it with these idiots running around like maniacs?
Yes?
I am ready. It is
Just
done.
might have shut these doors. Yeah.
What is my done? I shall not...
Okay. Don't need to aggro the whole place, I suppose. Let's keep on going then, shall we?
On my honor.
Subtly
As you
made
ask.
and subtly maintained. But good.
Wow. Legacy of the Masters. Gauntlets of weapon expertise. +1 to Thaco and +2 to damage. Pretty nifty little things. Of course, Godin's not going to wear them, so who is? Improved haste is nice. Jaheira. I think maybe Corgan would benefit most from those. Give those to Jaheira. Give those to Corgan, I think. Stakes. Right then. Steps down.
Yes? It shall be.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What is my task?
Okay then. So apparently putting holy water into pools here might weaken her. Do we need to weaken her is the question. Maybe not, but I don't know. Maybe we need to do it to kill her. I'm not sure. I don't think it should work like that personally, because you might not have taken these holy waters, so that, you know, if you haven't got them, it would be broken. So I don't think you need to do it, and we won't unless it is absolutely mandatory. Because Godan doesn't need any tricks. I mean, you can call what he's doing now a little trick, I suppose. But yeah, any little tricks like this, using holy water to weaken her, we don't want her weakened. We want her at her full capacity, so that we can really and royally stick it to her, you know. So right, let's go see what this is about.
On my honor.
Asking the party to stay here. This is personal.
Consider it done.
Very personal. And any amount of traps she wants to lay in the corridor are not going to stop me. Silence, you say? I don't need my voice to hack your flipping head off. Why is she not... Hello? Hello, say something. Hello? Her little bat friends are flapping. She's here, but she's not talking. Why not? Maybe because we're silent. Could you imagine? You can't talk to her because you're silenced. That would be quite funny.
Bark your orders already.
Okay, let's bring the party
Aye,
up.
that be sounding right.
This better not be another glitch. Please tell me. Come on.
And so it shall end.
It's because he's silenced.
Welcome. You have been very resourceful in finding me, although I did not go out of my way to hide.
Corgan, point it to Corgan. So what do you want us to think? Thank you? Is that it? Threaten her and stuff. That's what Godan will do. He'll be trying threats. Do it properly. You're a liar or a fool, Bodhi. You knew Godan would come for you. If you didn't do everything in your power to keep him from reaching you, you deserve what you're about to get. It's good that the party speak with confidence. You should have made more of an effort. We have an obligation to destroy you, as if we needed more reasons. Should have tried harder, vampire. No way you're getting away again. We got a score to settle. I do not see Imowen with you. Has she withered to nothing, just as I was destined to? Or are you hiding her away from me? It doesn't really matter. I'm sure your reasons for coming are all very important to you. Do spare me the boredom of hearing them. Oh, he's still silenced. Somebody else obviously now speaking. We've come from the Rin Lanthorn, you stupid bitch, says Corgan. You help those treacherous elves. They deserve all they receive and more. They will not even approach us while we destroy them, such is their arrogance. Let them shiver in fear that they will die between me and Irenicus. They would not even acknowledge us as their own, and now we will bury them all. Yeah, let's just cut the chatter. You filthy dog. Fool. They would have you think we are some foreign intruders attacking their city for no reason. Their shame is that Irenicus and I are very familiar indeed. No elf would dare turn against the others. No elf would endanger the very fabric of their society. No elf would do as Irenicus and I have done. Who was it that pled their case? Elhen? He stood by while they echoed our crimes in their punishments. I should almost let you live, so that he could have the shame of an outsider questioning him about this whole matter. Almost. Your part in this ends here, Godan. I shall feast on the blood of the gods while you enter death with questions unanswered. And just to rub salt in the wounds, we're going to beat you as a mute. Right, step outside, people. Step outside. Godan's got this.
I'll do as you wish.
Step outside, shut the doors, and we're gonna dance. Starting with the big boss woman herself. Did we drink an oil of speed? No. Let's drink an oil of speed. Right, let's go. And we might... Go. What the hell is that? A Grim Warder? No!
No, it's mine! This life is mine!
Oh no, Bodhi. You're about to die. Yes, flit away to your coffin. I'll return for you in a second. Oh yes, I can now speak. Oof. Boof. Oh, they're confused. What the hell? Who the hell is this? Who is this thing? What is this creature that runs around so maniacally? Has killed Bodhi with such ease. What is this madness?
I await your word.
I'll show you exactly what madness this is. Come here. Stop running, you coward. Meet your doom. Hello? Everything alright in there? Go down. Everything alright? I'm fine. And so Godan approaches Bodhi's coffin so calmly, so nonchalantly, having just wreaked havoc in the place like he said he would, pretty much single-handedly, hacking, slashing down every vampire in here like it was nothing. Cromfair cracking out as the lightning enchantment struck, the smell of singed skin permeating through the den. Removes the lid of the coffin and sees Bodhi's sort of form lying there, recharging, recuperating, takes out a stake and takes great pleasure in driving it right through her heart with Cromfair. Bodhi crumbles before Godan, her body no more than an empty shell as the stolen soul within is freed. There is a faint glimpse of an apparition of some sort, and then nothing. With her death, a panel opens inside her coffin, and the Rin Lanthorn is within. Wow. Pathetic cow. Okay. You can come in now. Oh.
Be quick, and later I'll split your gut open.
Everything. Oh, everything's done and dusted, is it? Just asking Hexat, oops a daisy, to make sure there's no final little tricks that Bodhi would wish to play on us before we take our loot and plunder. Books. Die Vampir Bicomos. Conjure Otter Savanta, the Vampiricus Omnibus Unabridged. Bit of bedtime reading in the Mithrest, methinks. Everything in order with this coffin. Yep, no traps here.
If that is what you want.
Yes,
Thank you.
it shall be.
Short sword, symbol feet, and horrid wilting. Oh, our bags are full. Ooh, wait a second. Ooh, wait a second here. What have we got here? What have we got here? We have the Rin Lanthorn. Ooh, it can dispel illusions that hide Suldan Esselar. Right, okay. Bodhi's Black Heart. stick it in our pack. We'll decide what to do with that later. And a short sword of some power, I imagine. +4. Cutthroat +4. Imowen uses short swords, doesn't she? This weapon has a bloody history. Indeed it does. Right. For those of you wondering about Imowen, now that she's got her soul back, Godan hasn't, of course, but he's a stronger character. He can soldier on through the pain. You know, you've just witnessed. You know, who needs a soul? Now that she's got her soul back, my proposal is we're going to continue finishing off a few odds and ends, and then when we go to Suldanesselar, bloody name's a mouthful. When we go to Suldanesselar, depends what level she is though. I'm thinking of taking her with us. You know, it'd be fitting to have her there for Irenicus's downfall. So we'll have to bring her, I think. And she's probably going to replace Jaheira, I think. So we'll have to confirm. But if she does come, this is a pretty nice weapon. She'll also have the Gessen bow as well. So the Gessen bow with this, maybe a handful of spells. She is a mage thief. I've got a feeling she's just going to have a few defensive mage spells to help her, and just use her as a ranged character. Just have her firing Gessen bow, enchanted arrows. That's as much as she needs to do, really. Stick Bodhi's heart in Valigar's body, and maybe he'll come back to life. Could be. Could well be. Right. Oh, you might want to take your scroll case back nearer. Sorry about that. Right. Level up time. Indeed. Look at that. Oh, go down. Please tell me we get a point to put in Warhammers. Please. Yes. Point it to Warhammer so he can wield that Crom Fair just that bit better. Ooh, do a bit more damage. He's wielded it now. You know, he's getting more proficient with it. Can do a few twirls and flourishes with it now. Shows off with it. Uses it to trim his beard now and everything. Right, good stuff. And also the usual 3 hit points, etc., etc. So good for him. Corgan's a fair bit away. Jaheira. No additional spells. Oh, this must be her fighter. That must be her fighter level up. Vikernia. Coming a level 19 cleric. Holy hell. Holy hell. A couple of level 1 and level 2. Is that all? Disappointing. Level 19 cleric. There we go. Oh dear, Bodhi. Forgot to put the appropriate cloak on, my dear. Not that you needed it, like. Because you didn't actually have to lift a finger. Because Godan had it all under control. Right, these are books. Let's have a look at these. Conjure Otter Savanta. A very old dialect of Southern Common it is written in. Does not appear to be a particularly ancient tome. Something to do with the followers of Ogma. De Vampire Bicomos. Drenched in blood. Ruining most of the pages. Few revealing words have been left in the margins, though. More recent, probably Bodhi's work. Talking about the process that one would go through to become a vampire. Again, stamp on the back suggesting that it belonged to the followers of Ogma. The Vampiricus Omnibus, unabridged. Now this term is quite ancient. Bodhi has scrawled a translation of a few select passages in the margins. Talking about the Umar Witch. Okay. Right. Talking about Amanator. Looks like she might be trying to find a cure to reverse vampirism. Doing some research. That is what... Look how much Godin can carry. £1,600. Jesus.
What is my task?
What a strong individual.
Consider it done. On my honor.
Okay, so I think we're done here. We've got everything from here. Got everything from the chest.
Yes, I will do my best.
Just double check. Wow. It's a good job I double checked. Good job.
What is my task? Yes. On my honor.
Nothing else in here. Didn't have to use the pools because Godin doesn't need to do such things. No.
Very well.
And we'll leave this place. Hopefully the vampires above will have felt felt or can sense the fact that Bodhi has been killed very simply, in fact, very easily, and they will just, like the waves parting, will just leave us be.
Done.
If they wish to give us extra target practice, they're more than welcome, of course.
As you ask.
Godin can oblige. So there you go. Protection from undead scrolls, my friends. Pretty useful for this part of the game. And again, this is something that I didn't twig, even think about in my previous playthrough. But it was just staring you in the face. Plain as day. Protection from undead. These are all undead. Why would you not use it? Who's that running away? Okay, so what time are we on? It's now 20 past 10. And we've ticked, or rather crossed, another name off our little list. Oh yes indeed. And Cromfair's going to get pride of place in the first slot of Godin's inventory now as his primary weapon. He's seen how useful it is and he really enjoys it. So yeah, I don't know how long Hexat's quest takes is the thing. Do we have time to do that now? 50 minutes? 40 minutes, sorry? Or do we just call it here and end on a high, go back to the Mythrest, have some more alcohol to celebrate Bodhi's downfall, check in with Imoen? Yeah, I think that's probably what we do. So yeah, I'm going to end the session here. So in the next one, which will be a regular session, yeah, we'll be resuming in the Graveyard District, where we will now assist Hexat to recover dead baby shroud. Yes, the shroud of the dead baby. So we'll do that in the next session. See how long it takes, and then after that, we'll go leash slaying, and we'll try and track down Kangax. Maybe have a bit of chit-chat with the locals, get a bit of a flavour for some sort of, where these strange creatures may lay. And we'll get to that task. So that'll probably keep us busy for another sort of 4 days or so, possibly. Which will then hopefully take us roughly to next weekend, where we'll head to Suldanesala. Which should be fun. So I don't think there's that long left to go in this game. I think we should be able to finish this by the time I go on holiday in 3 weeks. But yeah, just a couple of odds and ends just to tidy up. So yeah, thanks for watching this evening. It's been fun. It's been very fun. Watching Godin strut his stuff. He's barely taken a graze today. Barely taken a scratch. Bless him. Yeah, Planosphere done. Bodhi dead. But still more work to do. So yes, in the next stream itself will be on Tuesday, and that will be Stardew Valley. The next stream of this will more than likely be next weekend, either Friday or Saturday. So yeah, enjoy your weekend. Thoughts on CK3? I'm excited. It was a very nice way to start my morning, as I do. I wake up I reach for my phone, check Twitter now. Now that I'm on Twitter, I've started to use it. I'm thinking actually it's quite nice to have, you know, there's some decent updates about Leeds and Formula 1 and stuff on there. And saw the Crusader Kings 3 update. I was like, oh my god! Came right out of the blue. Didn't expect it. And considering that CK2 is the game that has the most playtime in my Steam library, one of my favourite strategy, well, one of my favourite games of all time, really. It's definitely my favourite strategy game of all time.
Your life is less interesting than I thought it would be.
Shut up. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But it's just like it's just like the Sims series, where you get to a particular point with, say, The Sims 2, and you have all the DLCs and the expansions, so the game is just rich with content. And then, like when The Sims 3 came out, obviously it's just the base game, none of all that, you know, none of that content, and it's just stripped right back to bare bones, and it feels empty until they bring out a few more content patches and stuff. And I think I got a feeling it's going to be like that. You know, it was the same with The Sims 3. Eventually, with The Sims 3, you got all the generations of pets, the world adventures, and all the rest of all the stuff, full of content. And then The Sims 4 came out, and boof, bare bones. So I've got a feeling it could well be similar. You know, you've got all this content from CK2 now, and I've got quite a lot of the DLCs. And my next playthrough will have all the DLCs installed that's possibly available, including Charlemagne. I'm going to install the whole lot that's left to finish it off with everything available. So that when you come to play CK3, I've got a feeling it's going to feel a little bit bare bones, to be honest. So we'll have to keep an eye. But it looks promising from the roleplay side of things, which is what they said. They said a bit about the roleplay. They're trying to make it even more roleplay friendly, which to someone like me, that sounds like music to my bloody ears. You know, the ability to create even more memorable characters. Oh, I'm going to, you know, really enjoy that. The one thing that did concern me a little bit, though, is the comment that I read that they said they're trying to make it more accessible for novices. And that sort of leaning towards assisting the more casual gamer doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. You know, just rings a few alarm bells. You know, some of the deep intricacies of CK2 and the complexities and the learning curve actually is part of the depth of the game. You know, so I don't hope they don't strip too much away to make it too simplified, because that would be a massive tragedy. It really would be. But we'll see. It's early days. We'll see what comes out. But it's on my radar now, and that's another game to add to my ever-growing list. So I've got Pillars of Eternity 2, you know, I've got Outer Worlds is coming out next week. That's on my radar. I'm just keeping an eye on that, because if that looks really, really good, that may come before Pillars of Eternity 2. You know, I've got Three Kingdoms coming out. I've got another CK2 playthrough coming to do. Then there's Last of Us 2 coming out in February. You've got, of course, Cyberpunk, which we'll have to see how that pans out, but it's looking like a promising thing that I might just want to play. And now we've got CK3. I mean, goodness me. Goodness me. It's just not enough hours in the day. So I'm getting a bit stressed. But apparently, tooltips, they're going to use tooltips and other little handy hints. I think there's a proper tutorial on Ireland, apparently, you know, which is going to be a thing. But yes, let's just focus on what we've got in front of us, and that is Baldur's Gate. Oh yeah, and let's not forget Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, who knows when that's coming out? It might not be next year, because the one thing I like about Larian is that they don't rush, you know. So the game will come out when it's ready, when it's done, when it's right. So I'll wait very patiently for that. But that's certainly going to be a massive, massive game high on my list. Oh my god, I am so excited. But that's, yeah. Whew. Anyway, there you go. That's my thoughts on CK3 in a roundabout way. So enjoy your weekend anyway, people. What's left of it now. I'm going to now go downstairs, make myself a cup of tea, and I'm also going to make myself some semolina, because I'm hungry. So yeah, that's my evening sorted, and then I'm going to play some Forza because I like a bit of Forza on the evening now. And then tomorrow I will bring you some Stardew Valley. So if you like Stardew Valley, just you know, round about sort of 3-4 o'clock-ish, you'll get a session of Stardew Valley as well to keep you going. So yes, thank you for watching. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and until next time, see you soon. Better save it. Right.